Deathlands are divided into several territories controlled by a large number of clans through brutal and bloody engagements. The clan borders, however, are not carved into stone. They can even change several times within a single day, depending on the count of orc swords in the nearby clans. No agreement between the clans lasts longer than the collective goal. It is more than common to raid their own allies in the heat of loot sharing, or after the common enemy has been destroyed. There are only a handful of clans strong enough to maintain their borders over a longer period of time. These clans rule over the largest and most resourceful territories of the Deathlands. The Stormaterers have a lightning demigod as their patron. With over 35,000 warriors, they have full control over the coasts. Only a short coastline belongs to the Garrock Empire, which is provided by the Stormaterers in exchange for weapon poisons that are effective against the highly poison-resistant reptilians. Another coastline belongs to the reptilian Sisas clan, which somehow tamed a sea monster even the Garrock Navy is terrified by. Through the irony of history, these two coastlines lie side by side and open up the opportunity for Garrocks to secretly trade anti-poison potions in order to maintain a relatively peaceful balance with their aggressive eastern neighbors. Another powerful orc clan is the Skull Smasher. The clan has undisputed rule over the lands between the southern Garrock borders and the Bone Ridge, close to the walls of the Narpian Duchy. Skull Smashers are the most feared orcs in all of Antria due to their relentlessness and cruelty. They never leave even a single enemy alive behind them, and burn every settlement they raid. They kill all men and elderly, and take all women and children to their territory as slaves. The two southern neighbors, the Duchy of Narpia and the Kingdom of Pilohava, have only survived by erecting 50 feet tall walls around their provinces and have a combined guard continuously patrolling them. After several devastating failures and countless losses under the walls, the Skull Smashers learned to respect the wall. That does not mean the Narpians don't always sleep with one eye open. The Skull Smashers' territory has two tiny areas in its heart under the control of the reptilians. Vilpa is only left alone by the orcs due to the geysers, which are so hot and their fumes so poisonous that orcs can't survive more than half an hour in the swampy area. Tauren is a deep swamp mine. Its resources can only be accessed by diving through caverns floated with oily sludge. The largest, most dominant of all the orc clans is the Nightgazer clan. They are civilized by orc standards. Thus they have been able to build cities, which to the human eye look more like prison camps, consisting of orderly row upon row of soulless, coarse, functional buildings. They even erected the stone fortress of Bolvan. The fortress is the officially accepted and registered capital of the Deathlands. Bolvan conducts trade with some other kingdoms and has loosely comprehended pacts with the reptilians of the neighboring Serfentia. The Nightgazers have existed since before the beginning of all remembered orc history. They are even referred to in written memoirs from before the Light's ascension and onwards. This does not mean, though, that they won't mercilessly execute within the blink of an eye anyone entering their territory without an invitation to do so.